you guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you a very crazy story about how one of my neighbors vandalized my car. So a while ago I had lived in an apartment, and this was when I was doing porn, and I was living with another porn star at the time, and we would have crazy parties all the time, pretty much every night, and we were really loud. Well, our neighbors didn't like that very much, and I was too young and drunk all the time to really care what my neighbors thought. I was like very selfish in this time of my life. I didn't really give a fuck about anything, so I just like partied all the time and, you know, didn't really care. The thing is that these neighbors, we didn't think that they really cared because they never called the cops on us to like make a noise complaint. So we just thought either one, they can't hear us, or two, they don't care. So we kind of just like went on with our partying, and then one night we get a knock on our door during one of our parties, and it's our neighbor, and they're like, "It's really loud, can you keep it down?" And my drunk ass is like, just come in and party with us, you know? Like, I was just like, oh, just come like party, like hang out with us. And he was like, no, I'm going to sleep or whatever. I was like, okay, yeah, we'll turn the music down. Well, we didn't end up turning the music down. We kept partying. He never called the cops, like nothing came of it, right? So we were just like, okay, whatever. We must have like kept it down a little bit, and then he ended up going and falling asleep. Everything was fine in my eyes. Well, the next day, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is during summertime, you guys, and it is really hot. This was in the valley, and the valley gets like in the triple digits like when it's hot out, so it was like really fucking hot. And during this time I drove a hot pink lifted truck. It had a stripper pole in the back. It was just like the porn party car. It had like our porn websites like all over the back of it, so people like knew. You know what I mean? It was like very obvious. And I had parked this car like outside on like a public street. Well, during the summertime I would leave, you know how like trucks will have like the windows that like go up like in the front and passenger seat, and then in the back seat in trucks they have like kind of like that smaller window. And this was like a 03 or 04 Ford F-150, and so it didn't have like automatic windows in the back. It had the little thing where you like pull it open and then you push it and it like basically cracks open like this much, and that's all the window opens. So I would leave those two windows in the back like cracked open, just like because it was hot, to like air my truck out, you know, because like no one can really steal anything or like try to get in the truck that way. So I wasn't really concerned about anything. Well, like 4 o'clock the next day, I'm all hungover. This is like the time I'm like waking up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So now I'm like hungry. It's like almost 4 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grab some Taco Bell, like drive through. So I grab my keys and I'm like walking out to my truck. And I open my truck door, and you guys, just so you know, nothing's wrong with my truck. Like everything's fine, no broken windows, nothing. Like it's totally fine. So I open my truck, and all of a sudden I get this smell, and it is like the most putrid, awful fucking smell you have ever smelled in your life. And I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? And I like could not figure out what the smell was. And I'm like looking in my car, like looking down like on myself, like, did someone fucking leave something in here? Like, what the fuck smells so bad? And I was confused because I had left those back windows open to like just make my car smell fresh, you know, like it never smelled like bad. There was nothing like crazy going on inside my car. Well, maybe in the trunk of my car and on the hood of my car during like movies. We had used my truck in like some porn movies, but never in the trunk. Like we never had anything going on inside my car for it to smell like that. So I was just like, what the fuck is that smell? And it was really bad, you guys, like really bad. And I'm by myself. And so I'm looking and I can't find anything, right? So I'm like, that's so weird. So I get in my car, I shut the door, and the windows are up, and I'm like starting my car, and I'm like, oh, like there is something wrong in this car. Like there is something in this car that smells awful, and I need to figure out what it is, because like I can't drive like this. Like it was that bad. And so I'm like looking around, I don't fucking see anything. And so I'm like, fuck this. I get out of my car and I open up like the back sides of the seats in the back. Dead fish had been sitting in the back seat of my truck in like 106-degree weather for like hours all fucking day long. Like big fish like this. Ugh. I'm assuming that this was my neighbor, because I don't know anyone else that would like do this. Put the fish like in through those little window slots, and that's what the smell was. And so you guys, I opened it and I'm like looking and looking, and all of a sudden, I'm not even joking, like I'm like down, like trying to like figure out like where the smell is coming from, thinking it's like underneath my seat. and I look down and I'm like this fucking close to a dead fish, and I'm like, oh, and I like fucking like, you know, jumped out of my car like so grossed out, you guys. I was so fucking grossed out. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Are you serious? There wasn't like one fish, you guys. This motherfucker put like 12 dead fish in the slots of those back windows in my car, because that's just a really fucking shitty thing to do. And that was his way of getting back at me. At least that's what I think. It could just be like some random person that maybe like didn't like me or didn't like my car and so did that, but I don't think like some random person would do something that fucked up. I'm pretty sure it was my neighbor that was like pissed that we were having parties all the time. So I don't know if you guys know me very well, but if you do, you know that I have a complete fish phobia. Like, I do not like fish. They gross me out, really gross me out. Like, I'm scared to even get in the ocean. I don't like goldfish, like none of that. I just don't, I don't like fish. So having dead fish in my fucking car, like a ton of them, oh, like cringing, so fucking grossed out. Like probably more grossed out than someone should be over something that had happened like this, because I just hate fish so much. And this just like added on to my fucking fish phobia. This person did not know I had a fish phobia, but like it made it that much worse, you know? So I am like, there's no way I'm fucking touching these dead fish that have been rotting in the back of my car. Not gonna happen. So I call my roommate and I'm like telling her what's going on, and she's like, shut up, are you serious? That's so gross. I'm like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, come down here and help me get this shit out. She's like, fuck no, I'm not coming down there. Like, I'm not helping you with that. And I'm like, of course you're not, fucking bitch. So then I call one of my guy friends, and he comes over, and he's so sweet and like gets all the fish out of my car, and he's like, Randy, my poor name was Randy, and this is what he called me. He's like, Randy, like, I hate to break it to you, but like, you're not gonna be able to get that smell out of your car. You're gonna have to like take your truck to the dealership and get like all new seats in the back of your truck, because that smell is not gonna come out. And I was like, are you kidding? I'm gonna have to pay to redo, like put in brand new seats in the back of my truck because of this? I thought like I just take it to the like car wash and they'll detail it and get the smell out and like wash the seats, but like no. He's like, no, that's not, it's not gonna come out. So I ended up having to take my car to the dealership. They had to put all new brand new seats in the back of my car. It was like this whole big ordeal. And my friend was like, you should file a police report. And I'm like, no, like I don't want to, because I didn't know who it was, you know? Like I had a good idea of who it was, but like there was no way of proving that like that person did that, you know what I mean? So it would have been just like a waste of time. So do you want to know the what we ended up doing after this? You would think we would stop having parties so our car wouldn't get fucked up anymore, but instead I put a security camera up to where I would be able to see anything that was going on with my car. And instead of like not having parties, we had parties, except this time we turned the music up really fucking loud to piss this person off even more for what they did to my fucking truck. Honestly, you guys, like not even joking, I think like a few months later, like 5 months later, that person ended up moving out of that like apartment complex because we just had so many parties and probably pissed him off and made him move out. Yeah. That's basically what happened, and how my fucking asshole neighbor vandalized my fucking car. It was just fucking disgusting. It was so disgusting. How does this crazy shit happen to me? Oh my gosh, you guys. I've just been having a crazy day today. So I thought it like made me think of that crazy story, and I thought I'd share it with you. Have you guys ever had some weird fucking shit like that happen to you? If you have, let me know down in the comments below, because it will help me feel like I'm not so alone. Also, if you liked this story and you want to hear more crazy stories like this one, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys like these videos and you want to see more like them. Oh yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that red button down below and it will let you know when I have new videos like this one coming out that you can watch. Also, don't forget, I do have a vlogging channel. I will link that down below if you want to see my daily vlogs and my crazy day today and how I've lost my shit. And yeah, I think that's it, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah!